Lake Winnipesaukee, New Hampshire's largest lake, is a huge reason Moultonborough's population nearly quadruples each summer. The health of the lake and its shores is crucial to preserving this invaluable resource. So today, the search is on for a somewhat elusive expert on lake health. Oh, the search isn't for a person, but New Hampshire's iconic common loon.
One of the things that we have found from our loons is that they are a great indicator of the quality of our lakes and ponds.
Harry Vogel is senior biologist for the Loon Preservation Committee, based here in Moultonborough.
Loon Preservation Committee was created back in 1975 because people noticed that loons had become less common on our lakes. And the thinking back at that point was that if human activities had contributed to those declines, and it seemed pretty likely that they had, then human activities, if they were coordinated and thoughtful, could reverse those declines once again.
In the 50 years since they started banding, monitoring, and educating the public through programs at the Loon Center, significant strides have been made.
So when we started counting, there was only one chick on Winnipesaukee. So that's 44,000 acres of water, one loon chick on that entire expanse. So this year, what's an average number of chicks on Winnipesaukee?
An average number is 12 to 16.
Wow. Yeah.
With Field Program Coordinator Ashley Keenan as our guide, we spot our first mated pair. From this distance, they could be mistaken for ducks, but Keenan tells us they are more closely related to penguins.
Their legs are positioned different than a duck. They're further back, and this makes them really great in the water, but not so good on land.
They're quite awkward.
But so beautiful in the water.
The common loon is often associated with New Hampshire waterway conservation. And if you want to help them thrive, Vogel has two suggestions.
Number one is just give them some space. Give them 150 feet to do the things that they need to do, to care for themselves, to feed, to protect chicks from predators.
His second suggestion is to keep lead sinkers and jigs out of these waters. Just the lead collected from the outdated fishing equipment in this mason jar would be enough to kill every loon currently living in New Hampshire. A scary thought, considering the amount they've already collected looks more like this.
So we're not asking people to stop fishing, but we are asking them to clean out Grandpa's old tackle box. It's going to be full of lead tackle, and it will kill a loon within 2 to 4 weeks of ingesting it.
Lead fishing gear is illegal in New Hampshire, and the committee is running a buyback program to get these items replaced with modern, loon-safe alternatives.
If we do those two things, loons are going to be okay in New Hampshire.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
With each Labor Day in Moultonborough, summer tourists depart, and something spectacular steams in. These are the hand-built or restored steamboats of the Lees Mills Steamboat Meet, now in its 53rd year.
I've watched it go from 15 boats or so to, I think we had 65 at our 50th.
Wow. And then when you guys take off in a parade, it must be quite the sight.
It's fun.
Moultonborough resident Jim Hill could be called a longtime boater, first-time steamer, as he's been a member of the organization that runs the event for years. But this year marks the first time he'll be behind the controls of his own steamboat.
I'd always said, when I retire, I'm going to have a steamboat. And the Thompson family reminded me, hey, you said you'd have a steamboat when you retired.
The Thompson family of Moultonborough are legends in the steam world. The patriarch, Dave Thompson, started the meet.
Dave grew up with it. He brought his kids up with it. He's got 3 boys and a daughter. All of them have their own steamboats. Everybody just says, hey, let's see, what can we do to help you?
Blair Thompson found the hull and walked Hill through the process of building a boat that runs on steam. From boiler to nameplate, they handcrafted this vessel dubbed Old Smoky.
This feels a little old-fashioned. Where's my helm?
Right over there.
It's going to be a little hard to get used to for me, I think. Which is our forward? This is forward?
Down.
Down is forward, this way is reverse.
That's correct. The lever to the side here at the top is your throttle.
So this is functional, obviously, but there's a piece of this that's, I would say, call it artistic. Would that be fair?
Sure. Every little bend, there's a reason for it the way it is.
And everyone we've met has said, you have to come see this thing. What makes this so special?
The people. The Thompsons have been the family, but everybody's family here.
Good folks around my table.
love that. The people. It's very nice. Back to those loons. Yeah, their call is pretty well known. It kind of sounds like a whale sound, and you'll hear it mostly at night.
Mostly at night. Some people find it haunting. Some people find it beautiful. It's actually a way for mated pairs to find each other. They sleep on the water. They tend to drift apart a little bit, and then they call out to each other so they can come back together. Loons, though, very territorial. They need about 300 acres of water for one mated pair. So Winnipesaukee, huge lake, 44,000 acres. There's only 36 mated pairs of loons because they're like, stay back.
We
This
need
is
our
my
space.
spot.